Hey there everyone, it's Yat Kean here from Trend Ground. Welcome back to another review video. So this time, I am highlighting this Samsung Galaxy A55 5G. Yeah, so it's already available for the Malaysian market and global markets as well. But primarily, let's focus back for the Malaysian market, shall we? So, if you still aren't aware, this device comes only in one variant, which is the 12GB of RAM with 256GB of internal storage. That goes for 1,999 ringgit Malaysia. So, if you want more additional storage, yes, this time the Galaxy A55 offers expandable storage via micro SD card slot. So let me just show you. There you go. So if you're not using two SIM card slots, you can use the spare SIM card slot at the back to put your micro SD card. And for those who wants to know about the color option, there's three color options that is being offered for the Malaysian market. Now, the first one is the awesome ice blue, second awesome navy, and this review unit over here, the awesome lilac. Now, after the quick introduction for this device, let us go to the design of this device. So if you are comparing it to the predecessor for this device, which is the Galaxy A54, the new Galaxy A55 is actually larger because it is actually rocking a new 6.6 inches display right now. Now, more details about the display later on. And coming back, it still rocks the iconic Samsung's camera design layout. As usual, when you pop out this phone, definitely people knows that this is a Samsung Galaxy device. And this year, the new color here, the awesome lilac, looks amazing. Look at that, when there's light reflecting onto it, there's rainbow color reflecting back out. I kind of like it with the new design. But one thing I don't like about the glass back cover is it's a little bit easy to slip out. Yes, so make sure if you are buying this device, I highly recommend you to get a casing. And if you check back the side of the device, this time it comes with a proper aluminium finish, which I really like it. And those brushed aluminium finish, they look gorgeous. And also for the power button and the volume rocker here, you do notice there's a contour. Yeah, it's slightly bumped up it, slightly protruding it out for the user to easily access the power button and the volume rocker. But the major important thing that is being introduced for the Samsung Galaxy A55 this time, especially for the Galaxy A series, is the security improvement they have included in. So this year they have Samsung Knox Vault, they have auto blocker, security and privacy dashboard, private sharing, last but not least, secure folder. So all these features was previously only available for the flagship devices, which is the Samsung Galaxy S series and the Z series as well. Now is available for the mid-range devices, and I'm glad that Samsung is making a move in protecting the privacy and the user's data as well. So when you purchase this device, you don't have to worry so much about your security because it has all the bells and whistles like its siblings flagship devices right now. If you really need to know all the security features for this device, I will be making a separate video for it. For this review video, I need to keep it as short as possible for the audience. Now, let's shift our focus to the performance on this Galaxy A55 5G. Powering this device is the Samsung Exynos 1480 chipset. Yes, 1480. And paired along with 12 gigs of RAM, is capable enough to meet all your demanding tasks like normal day-to-day usage, be it weather, calling, browsing social media, checking the email, checking messages, not an issue. And if you really need to use it for mobile gaming, content creation, it is capable to cope up with that demand. However, if you are someone that loves to play heavy gaming titles such as Genshin Impact at the higher settings, 60 frames per second, it's not going to be able to cope up with that performance for that demanding game. I have tested it out, and yeah, it only could maintain the performance for just a very short time period, and then its temperature going quite high as well at 44 degrees Celsius. Yeah, but nonetheless, if you are going to be able to play Genshin Impact at a slightly lower settings, I think this device is going to be a perfect one for mobile gaming session. Also, for the software on this Galaxy A55 5G, out of the box, it is actually running the One UI 6.1 with Android 14. Samsung has promised that they are actually going to be committing in upgrading the Android and One UI for 4 generations, and for security updates up to 5 years. Now, if you love entertainment on the go, the Galaxy A55 5G is going to be your perfect partner for Netflix viewing, music playing, and so much more. Why? Now, let's start off with the display. So this time is actually rocking a slightly larger display compared to the Galaxy A54 5G, because right now it's using a 6.6 inches Super AMOLED display, supports 120Hz refresh rate and a maximum peak brightness of 1000 nits. So that is fantastic. And for those who loves large display but doesn't want to feel too large, 6.6 inches over here is pretty sufficient for the mass users. However, I do need to highlight that the bezels on this display is kind of thick though. As for the audio department, you have a stereo speaker setup over here for the Galaxy A55. They sound really loud and clarity is top notch. So go ahead, go and check out the sample clip of this Galaxy A55 playing a video. Maximum brightness, maximum volume. Let's go. Genshin Impact gameplay, but for today's device is the most interesting one because this is the latest Samsung Galaxy A55 5G. So this device is powered by the Exynos 1480 chipset. Next, let's talk about the cameras on this Galaxy A55 5G. On the rear, it has the triple camera setup with a 50 megapixel main camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, and a 5 megapixel macro camera. And on the front, it has a 32 megapixel front facing camera. Now let's talk about the photography. The main camera shoots the best, even in low light situation. Yes. And if you are going to pair it up with the night mode or LED flash, it's even much more better looking, especially for low light situation. But day-to-day usage with the main camera is always going to be your best preferred one. As for the ultra wide camera, I will highly suggest you to use it when there is proper lighting. If you are going to use it in low light conditions, I will highly suggest to use a lighting device, LED flash, or the night mode to enhance the picture quality. Meanwhile, the 5 megapixel macro camera, that is only for you to use it when you really need to do an up close shots. And you have to use it with proper lighting condition. If not, you really need to rely on the LED flash in order to capture good quality photo from the macro camera. Lastly, the selfie camera actually did take some amazing selfie photos. Be it whether in bright or low light situation, there is night mode to help it to increase its photo quality in low light situation. As for videography, the Galaxy A55 5G still retains the ability to shoot videos up to 4K 30 frames per second via the rear main camera, ultra wide camera, and also the front facing camera. So this is truly easy to recommend for content creators and vloggers as well if they need a device to shoot in 4K video. Really convenient. Not only that, you can also switch lens when you are shooting in 4K 30 frames per second, rear and the front camera as well. Not many mid-range smartphones offer this kind of capability, and yeah, so making this device truly amazing to shoot videos with. And let's talk about the video quality. Main camera definitely going to excel in terms of the video quality, because in bright daylight and low light situation, yeah, you're hardly going to find a lot of complaints, maybe perhaps some slight noises in low light situation. But other than that, it's pretty much capable to cope up with some of the flagship devices that is able to record 4K videos. For videos that is recorded with the ultra wide camera, I would highly suggest it to use it in proper lighting conditions, like for its photography experience, because when it is getting tougher lighting condition, you do going to expect the ultra wide camera is going to produce darker, noisier video quality. And finally, for the front facing camera video quality, it's going to be great if you are going for a lot of properly lighting condition area. However, in low light situation, I highly recommend you to get a LED flash or any lighting devices to help you enhance your video quality, especially for the vloggers. So this video is being shot with the Galaxy A55 front-facing camera in 4K 30 frames per second. So simulating a kind of low light situation, this is the video and the audio quality. Last but not least, let's talk about the battery performance on this Galaxy A55 5G. So this device is sporting 5000 milliamp battery inside here, which Samsung is claiming it could last up to 2 days of battery life. For me, I would highly just say that definitely, at the very least, last you a day's worth of battery life, depending on your usage. Now, if you are someone that is a heavy user, maybe perhaps a content creator constantly shooting 4K videos with this device, or a mobile gamer always playing Genshin Impact, PUBG Mobile, or Mobile Legends, then definitely yes, you might see you need to quickly top up this device battery by maybe 6 or 7 p.m. Now, for charging speed, it only maxes out at 25 watt, which kind of a little bit bummer. I would wish it could go at the very least maybe above 30 watt or something, or even at least supports 45 watt fast charge. But nonetheless, it's only 25 watt here, and yeah, you're going to take a little bit more time to top it up back from 0 to 100% battery level status. Now it is almost the end of the video. Let me give my verdict. So I would say the price point here, 1,999 ringgit Malaysia. This is a premium mid-range smartphone. See it that way. I do know there are some people going to be mentioning, hey, the competition is actually selling at this price point, blah, 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 blah. But come back again, what is being offered over here is offering an identical premium flagship feature in a mid-range performance. Hardly to deny it that some of its feature is truly only device that is being offered in the market right now, especially the 4K 30 frames per second video recording, rear and front camera. Not many devices are offering that in today's mid-range smartphone market. Fantastic job again for Samsung, but yes, there is some nitpicks I have mentioned. So like the 5 megapixel macro camera, who actually uses a 5 megapixel macro camera today? Might as well you just put in a proper telephoto camera with 2 times optical zoom, and also 25-watt fast charging. Oh my god. Need to keep up with the times, Samsung. Maybe perhaps upgrading it to 30 watt or maybe 45 watt, you know? Yeah, just some minor nitpicks. But if you can overlook all these kind of nitpicks on this device, you're actually getting one of the best 2024 premium mid-range smartphone you can get on your hands today. As for ratings, I'll give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Truly phenomenal premium mid-range smartphone you can get today. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Now, special shout out thanks to Samsung Malaysia for providing this sample review unit. However, there's no cash compensation, therefore there's no creative input, no final approval is needed for this review. But you also need to remember, this device has software updates, so future software updates might provide a different experience from what I'm actually elaborating in this review video. Take note on that. With that said, I need to end this video. You like this video, don't like this video, it's okay. But if you want to support this video and also this YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're still new. Follow us on the social media accounts. And last but not least, head to the website. Read all the latest news articles, launches in Malaysia and internationally as well. Yep. All the links are in the description. Go ahead, go and check them out. And with that, I'm gonna bow to you guys and girls. I'm gonna see you guys on the next content. Yat Kean here from Trend Ground. Ciao.